Gonna throw on first down. Out in the flat. There's his receiver. You talked about Raw.
And those two feel like they're getting to know each other really well.
Hand off to Cam Edwards. Takes a couple of hits and stays on his feet. 3rd down and 4. Edwards cuts it back inside, lowers his shoulder. Roberson, the give to Edwards. Powers is with 7. Jolie in motion, the hybrid tight end wide receiver to the bottom of your screen. Roberson looking underneath, misfires, tried to hit.
Look for it coming off the top side.
They bring it. It is coming off the top, picked up nicely enough for Roberson to hit his receiver, who avoids a tackle. Going to pick up a first down, stepping out of bounds.
Standing in the pocket, delivering on this crossing route, putting it out in front of his wide receiver so he can continue running. Right? If that's on the back shoulder at all, that's going to be a tackle.
Give to Edwards, straight up the middle, has a lot of room. Bouncing off a tackle. Now 2nd down and 2. Why change what's... Roberson's going to throw over the middle, tight window, and he gets it in there.
Out in the low hook coverage, and he gets so close to getting a mid on this ball. But look at that concentration by Buckman.
Roberson the pitch. Edwards looking for blockers in front. Has him inside the 10. Still on his feet, down to the goal from the 2. Edwards stretches for the goal line. No mark.
It's fantastic.
Interestingly enough, talking to Coach Moore, he said, look, he went from having fun next spot. He'll get the carry, powers his way to the goal line.
To score a touchdown, to get the ball, hand it off. You know, when I played for the New York Giants, there was times where I was in that, like, goal.
Team kind of like Boston College right now. It's really starting to heat up here in the middle of the season for a stretch run at the end. Edwards.
Pirate Dad.
One of the more dangerous Pirates to run across. No question about it.
Man, crossing routes are effective against that.
Roberson to throw. Quick slant route, hits a receiver.
You turn and you just zip it out there. I mean, this has to be done now. To now pass into that little slant.
UConn now 4 of 5 on 3rd down as they convert. Edwards nowhere to...
Watch the penetration that he gets. And we talked about the size difference of the offensive lineman Walker.
Yep, that was a receiver Ross. Pressure on the edge. Roberson.
You got big number 4 coming off the edge. Watch Neto off the left side. And, you know, that's what happens when you line up in this kind of 10 personnel.
And maybe Hala for 7 from that linebacker spot. No, he drops in coverage. Still get pressure on him, though, Roberson. He's going to have to do it on his own. Now he throws downfield, and the receiver can't come. Looked like he was going to do it with his legs and then at least trying to get it out to the receiver.
Well, it's Neto Akpala again getting pressure and just a loss of containment right here. Now you're a quarterback. What do I do? Elijah Jones.
Of what he's been able to do.
Well, I'm watching a young man, you know, move the ball, and obviously they've designed the offense around him. Watch out. They've...
In the booth, you guys were in New York Giants together. Any stories you can share that's TV safe of Mark?
No.
At 8 a.m. and I took that to try to replicate in my career.
But from the offense with 2 straight touchdown drives.
Yeah, and a good job on the pressure, right? You get there, you get in that throwing lane, and you...
Roberson's got 1:40 to make something happen. Edwards. Roberson to throw. As a receiver, ooh! Textbook, and it's 3rd down. Pressure up the middle. Set up the screen, they did it nicely. Mitchell got to make some men miss, and he gets the... They will snap it and go for it. Roberson is going to throw it.
No way.
Trying to hit his big fella.
I doubt he was the #1 option, right? But a good job in the play fake. And
he had to be, right? Unless he was trying to get the tight end coming off that screen.
No, not at all. But then all of a sudden, all the kids are already graduating. It's like everyone's got
interview earlier in the game, and here you are. You're going to help us break some stuff down. You're an analyst in another life, right?
This is an offense because BC with an opportunity here on 3rd down to get back off the field, applying pressure.
Nice
Great play to get rid of it, though. Not going to be a...
Roberson's athletic. Now, he's making play. If they caught everything he threw that's on their hands, they'd have a handful more plays. He's making some plays for him.
Well, both the teams have had drops, right? I mean, lean and mean and running races and running the Boston Marathon this year. Ageless, Doug. You're ageless.
Roberson has misfired on 7 of his last 8. Oh, that's a beautiful pass
Nice
right there.
throw.
And the safety's over the top. So he's going to break to the corner, and this ball is perfectly placed underneath the safety to the side.
Ticking to end this third quarter. Just gets the play off, though. Play action. Doesn't have a receiver downfield. He checks up underneath and has his running back. That's Edwards.
He's like, oh, I know they're going to be coming at me with this question.
Correct. Roberson. Nowhere near his...
Strong eye, excuse me.
Edwards just powering his... Roberson. It's Porter.
Nice speed.
Porter gets the... They hired Jim Moore a year and a half ago. Look at Edwards. Still on his feet. He'll score.
Connecticut. And this is just a great outside zone. And breaks the first tackle, gets to the open field, and just refuses to go down. Yeah, she was the girl in that. She does such a great job on her Instagram feed interviewing the guys every week. A.B. Hasselbeck on Instagram.
Edwards. Man.
Well, he's been phenomenal for BC.
Roberson again to throw. Wanted to get it to Edwards. Defense has got to make a play here. Edwards on the sweep. Flag down. Let me run it. Transfer from Colorado.
Tough to see that one.
And manageable. Roberson to throw. Pressure up the middle. As a receiver, nice catch. Edwards, can he get to the edge? He does. Keeps it in bounds inside the 30. Pressure from all over the place. Roberson flush from the pocket, has to get rid of it, and throws it to nobody.
See Jolie working down against Karee Johnson. Just got their feet tangled up, and you see Karee with...
Roberson to throw. Has time over the middle, overshoots his man, trying to find Ross.
See.
Pressure coming off the edge. Edwards gets by it, now flags again. See Pupil coming on the edge here, Mark.
Yeah, you see Harris,
Flying
number
in.
14. And yeah, that's just, it's good timing by John Pupil. Pupil was on a...
Hurt him, now second down and forever. Screen, overshoots his man.
You just got to get a wide receiver to make someone miss.
Roberson to throw, now he's flushed. He can get a lot of yards on his own, but he pitches it off. That's Buckman.